Yo, what is going on, guys? SN Surface back again today with another video. I'm joined here today with SN Grim, and in this video, this is going to be a different kind of video. This is just going to go over everything you need to know about the ScytheNation clan and what we do around here. So, without further ado, let's get started. Grim, you can go ahead and take over.
What's up? Alright. This is going to be a video about how ranks work and how we recruit and what else. I guess technically there's two sides of ScytheNation. So let's start with the ranking side. Let me get to my ranks here. Alright, so first of all, when you approach us and you would like to join, or either if you're asked to join, and this I guess technically this is for any player out there. You can use this for your own clan. It really works. I've been in a few clans and I've taken all of this and kind of made it our own. So I've seen it work. I know it works. So this is why we try and do it, because it's a good ranking structure, and it really teaches people to work for something, and in return it teaches us, or shows us, who is loyal and who is trying really hard to make something of themselves within our community. So um, just a little note, promotions are not given for making meetings. Promotions must be earned by fulfilling all responsibilities of each rank. Promotions are not asked for, they are earned. Because you have been in your position for a long time does not guarantee you a promotion. If you have completed these requirements, please speak with one of our officers, and maybe I'll push you into a new rank if things have gone unnoticed, which usually they don't. Wouldn't you say, Surface?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. If you're not maintaining the requirements of your position, understand you're hurting your teammates, the community, and your friends. If this happens, you will be relieved of your position and demoted. It's nothing personal. We can't have inactive members or ineffective leaders holding back what our organization needs. So, let's start with honorary. An honorary will spend 2 weeks getting to know members and exploring the website. Honoraries will then be invited to join the organization by an officer as a private in a division if they accept our code of conduct. So that means is that once you join, technically you're not a member yet, you're just trying out. So usually it does go by meetings, so if you make 2 consecutive meetings, you are then either asked to join, or you're pretty much told thanks for trying out. But usually all this is really based on whether or not you're active, playing with our members and stuff. So that, whether you join or not, isn't up to us. It's up to you. So you got to work for it. It's just something you got to work for.
Yep.
Surface will tell you about a private.
All right, guys, so now we're going to talk about the private. The private is basically just what you would think it as. You don't really have much of a say, but you guys are required to be registered on the website and be active in the division as a private for a minimum of 25 days before you can be promoted to a sergeant. A private will not be promoted if they are not registered on the forums and or active in the division. Privates are required to play with and add members to their friends list. The best time to do this would be at meetings. Like I've said, and like Grim has said, we have meetings every single Sunday, and they are mandatory. If you cannot make a meeting without a valid reason, you will not be a part of this community. So, anyways, let's get started into the next ranking. We got the sergeant. So go ahead, Grim.
All right. So sergeants. Sergeants must meet all their responsibilities as outlined in ScytheNation's ranking structure, as well as hold their rank for a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks. That's not always the case. If you work really hard and prove to us that you can stay dedicated and active and playing with members and stuff, really, showing what you can do and what you can bring to the table, we always notice that stuff and rank people up accordingly. And they must also show they want to be a part of ScytheNation's leadership. They must play with honoraries and privates and be an example to them on how to. Sergeants should work closely with their lieutenants and learn how the responsibilities of leadership work. Sergeants should encourage all members of the division organization to add every member in order to assist in building good professional relationships between members. So, sergeant is kind of one of those last little ranks you can really be before you really step up as an officer. It's a really hard position to get past. Um, so once you hit that lieutenant position, it's something you really got to work for, and that is actually when you begin to get your discounts and codes and stuff like that for our apparel. Um, but that's something that we're gonna leave off of this video. That's something you'll learn about when you're in the clan and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, if you want to move on to lieutenant.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and talk about lieutenant now. The lieutenants assist captains and should be trained as their replacement. This means you guys will eventually replace the captain when he moves up to his next position, which would be major. So let me get started. You guys need to hold the rank for a minimum of 1 month. A lieutenant earns a promotion after being properly trained in all of the 3 following ways. The first way is if their division grows big enough to split and form a new division within the organization. The second is if their captain is being promoted to a major. And the third is if their officers recommend a promotion. So this is based off of what you do and what you would put in for the work to get in that position. So basically, it's all up to you, like we've said before. And the lieutenant is the right-hand man of the captain and is the first man up when the captain is promoted. Ideally, the lieutenant has a sergeant ready to move into his position, and that's why we like to keep that steady flow of sergeants moving to lieutenants and lieutenants moving to majors and so on and so forth. Basically, you guys get it. All right.
So the captains assist their majors. Captains become eligible for promotion after holding their ranks for a minimum of 2 months. Training their lieutenants to replace them, meeting all the responsibilities assigned to him or her, and helping run a successful division. Captain must be a positive role model for their division, in any division, honestly, in the organization. Being active in game and forums, captains must ensure all members in the division are playing together. Captains must make it known when new members join and ensure the recruits as well as everyone else under the captain is running smoothly. Captains must communicate all issues to his major or her major, and work with his or her major to ensure quick resolution. If no resolution is made, bring in the general to remain unbiased to the situation, and the general will come up with a solution to the problem by any means. Captains must complete the major class as soon as possible, and that is it for a captain. So take over the major.
Okay.
Theo, man, come on.
All right, guys, we're back. Now we're going to be talking about the major position. Before I get into that, this is a search and destroy gameplay with just a few of my buddies from my school. So I hope you guys just enjoy this background gameplay while I finish talking about what it is like here and what we expect in the ScytheNation clan. So, all right, we're going to talk about the major now. The major assists generals, and the major becomes eligible for a promotion after holding their rank for a minimum of 3 months. Training their captain to replace them is very vital. We need that to be done, and it should be done it's expected that you do it correctly. So, anyways, you should be able to meet all your responsibilities outlined in the rank structure, and help running a successful division. You guys need to be a positive role model for the division and the organization, and you need to be active in the game forums, and you just need to attend and run the division meetings correctly. You guys need to ensure all members are in the organization are playing together, and majors must update their division list regularly to ensure all members know each other. And majors must communicate all issues to his general and work with his general to ensure quick resolutions. Majors must complete the general class as soon as possible. So that means like you're going to want to make sure you know everything about your position as soon as possible, so you are able to get everybody situated that's in your division, and you're able to just run it smoothly without any problems. So now we're going to get into the general position, and Grim is going to take over.
All right. Well, the general, the person who runs a single division, usually of about 12 people. This is the person that usually assigns ranks, just keeps track of his division. Um, Generals are recommended for promotion by the division manager, or I guess known as the XD, and must meet the following criteria. 1. Be a general for the minimum of 6 months. 2. Running a successful division that is properly structured. 3. A general should split their division once two things have taken place. 1. Having a minimum of 2 trained replacements. 1 for the division split and 1 to replace them in their division. That would mean that they're pretty much getting ranked up. So someone needs to replace them, and then ideally have another for another division to split into. By doing this, they are creating a separate division from theirs and creating a minimum of 2 division managers. That's not always necessarily true. It's, maybe sometimes, but usually if a split is taking place, that one person that was running that division is going to be ranked up most likely to a division manager. By having more than 12 members in their division, so once those two things have occurred, then a split should take place. Alright, I don't know why I separated that, but I did. 4, being active in-game and on the forums. 5, participating in the generals meetings by running them on a regular basis. Usually, I guess, we usually do them every Sunday at a certain time, but it's really whatever works for whoever is in that division. If it were me running a division, I would ask all my people what time they could be on and find a good time for them. 6, communicating well verbally by reposting, spamming, sharing messages from leaders, and posting on the forums and console. 7, showing dedication, loyalty, and commitment to the community. 8, successfully complete the division manager leadership classes and any other training requirements for a general. 9, being fair but firm and making unbiased decisions when it comes to people having problems or anything that's going on. 10, working with other generals and division managers as a team throughout the organization. 11, generals must meet with their majors weekly to discuss rank ups and issues in that division. 12, behaving in a professional manager. Damn it! 12, behaving in a professional manner in all dealings with the organization and with fellow officers and higher ranking managers. 13, and most important, use common sense. 14, passing the evaluation from managers and the president of the organization. And that moves on to a division manager.
Okay, guys, like Grim said, we're going to be talking about the division manager now. The division managers are recommended for promotion by community managers and must meet all of the criteria of the lower ranks, as well as the following. Be a section leader for a minimum of 6 months. Run 2 to 4 divisions successfully with the proper ranking structure, as well as display good judgment and unbiased decisions in all aspects of their online gaming. This includes in-game and on the forums and in pre-game lobbies. You want to have a trained replacement to fill your position. That will make it twice as much successful if you're not able to make something like a meeting, etc. But anyways, you want to successfully complete the community manager's leadership class and any other training requirements for a division manager. The division manager must meet with their generals weekly to discuss their development, division status, potential division split, and majors ready for promotion. You want to give 100% commitment to help run and grow ScytheNation. Be looked upon as being a manager or leader among your officers and lower-ranking members. Maintaining successful divisions as well as taking on additional responsibilities is what you basically are going to be looking forward to. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into the vice president.
For that, I kind of want to paint a picture so people can understand this. So once you move from a general to a division manager, how that works is, you got at that point, hopefully, let's just say there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 divisions with you. So that would mean there's 4 or 5 generals. Um, Hopefully, in that, there's about maybe 2 or 3 division managers, and how that works is that um, once a week they will host a meeting with generals and kind of discuss what's going on and what's new and what should be happening and what isn't happening. And then from there, that's when generals will go into their own separate division meetings and explain to them what was talked about in the office. All right, community manager, XC. Community manager is promoted by the president and vice president only upon proving they are committed to the growth and well-being of the organization and all of its members, as well as being a direct influence on its growth by promoting it in the online gaming world. Community managers are in charge and help run the division alongside the division managers. Community managers must display good judgment and unbiased decision making at all times. Community managers must have a great professional relationship with all division managers and be able to handle bigger responsibilities. Community managers must meet with all division managers weekly to discuss clan business, division splits, future promotions, and the direction of the organization. Community managers who have mastered this position will be assigned to community tasks. Being global and seeing the bigger picture, as noticed by the community and higher ranked officers, is how you earn this position. So, from there, you move to a vice president if you are able to.
All right, guys, now we're going to get into the vice president position with the name XV. So that's what you'll put at the end of your name once you get there, if you do get there. So the vice president is a position that you get to after displaying the highest degree of dedication, commitment, and loyalty to ScytheNation. Vice presidents run all of ScytheNation along with the president. A vice president must be a consul general for ScytheNation. In order for a vice president to succeed, they must be a financially committed as well as make a financial commitment to ScytheNation. This means donating a little bit of money to help out the clan, and that is
And its cause.
and its cause. We're not just trying to bring money in for ourselves. We're trying to grow so we can get you guys in a better position to get well known. So, anyways, we're gonna have Grim talk about the president position. I think he knows that better than anyone else, as he is an honorary member. So let's just get, without further ado, go ahead.
President. XP, like in SN Grim XP. Yours truly. The president is the founding member and owner of ScytheNation. He worked very hard to get everything and everyone to where they are to this present. Putting in countless hours, time that he won't get back for his family, and an unknown dollar amount into this organization, and also in the faith that it will grow into something big someday for all gamers to come join into good, fun, and most importantly, professional team of ScytheNation. So please, as a recruit or existing member, don't let him down. Bam!
Respect
Cut.
your elders. Respect the Grim.
That's right.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to talk about the recruiter position. I know you see the same gameplay in the background, but just please bear with me. Recruiters are a member that obtains this position and is a loyal and trustworthy member, and someone that wants to prove themselves as worthy, and also someone who wants to make a little bit of money. You start out by bringing in one new recruit that earns you 50 cents per new recruit, and if one leaves and doesn't work out, you will only earn 25 cents per recruit that leaves. Now, if you vouch for a member or a new recruit and give them a recommendation for obtaining this recruiter's position, you earn $1 per recruiter, and you recommend if they work out. So starting out, you have a goal to reach that 5 new recruits per week, and a cap of 50 is the limit per month. So that means you can recruit more than 50, but you will stop making that 50 cents per recruit at 50. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, make sure to just put in the comment section. I'll make sure I answer all these questions. And if you're interested in joining, talk to me, SN Surface, SN Grim XP, or most importantly, our main recruiter, SN Whitey. You can hit them up through Xbox. I will put our gamer tags in the description below, as well as our Twitter. So please go give that a follow. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a good day.